Another day, and I've brought you into the yurt again. So tonight I have a client energy healing session. So I just want to describe what happens in an energy healing session and how it works. So stay tuned. So first of all, we have a little consultation over there. You fill in your form and I work out what's going on in your body, and I also just get a little picture of where I can help you, whether it's emotionally or physically, with the ailments that are showing up in your body. And then you lie down on this bed for roughly an hour of hands-on healing. What the hands-on healing involves is it's a little bit like Reiki, but it's more potent and it's more hands-on. So I'm not just hovering the hands above. I'm actually being guided to come into the body and work through the blockages that I'm feeling intuitively. So if you know my story, I had something called a Kundalini awakening in 2020 that just pushed a huge amount of energy through my body, but when it did so, it unlocked the gift of being able to feel energy in people's auras and people's bodies. But not only that, it unlocked the gift of being able to know what to do intuitively to work through those blockages that are caused by trauma, ancestral patterns, and just everyday living, stress and disease. So all of this accumulates in the body. So when I'm in an energy healing state, I'm reading that energy and tuning into up here. It feels like it comes from above and all around actually. And then I'm able to work within that field and unblock. What you will feel is an immense amount of relaxation, and maybe the feedback I've been getting is there's a tingling, pins and needles, warmth, burning, cold, like waves of energy that are gushing over you as I'm working. The feedback I've received is that it's like 2 or 3 pairs of hands are working on you at the same time. And then I bring you back over to the chair and just tell you what has come through in terms of what I was feeling in the body, but also if I've received any guidance as to what caused the trauma or the blockage in the first place and how to move forwards in your journey. In some instances, there's been like immediate shifts. In other instances, it takes a couple of days, and in some of those cases, some of your symptoms could flare up a little bit in terms of ailments that you thought you'd got rid of come back, and some of the emotional stuff that's been buried in your body will come up over the next few days, could be weeks after the healing, but it's all part of the healing crisis, the healing process, in that what has been stored in your body will come up to be released, and it has to move through the body to be released. And then what I recommend, sometimes one treatment could shift a lot. Normally I'm finding 2 or 3 treatments, depending on to be honest, it just depends on how deep the trauma was and how the symptoms were showing up in the body. But 2 or 3 of those will clear a big amount of energy. What I also recommend alongside is the well-being coaching. So you can come to me for energy healing just on its own, or tandem it with well-being coaching, which we then work through and work out which areas of your life need improvement. And then we devise steps together of how you are going to go and achieve those results that we've set and make improvements in your life. And this will cover all things like diet, nutrition, lifestyle, emotional support, just practical steps. Like for some people, I just recommend like being out in nature and putting the bare foot on the earth, but it depends what I've picked up in the body that I then recommend as your steps going forwards, to integrate into the life coaching plan that I give you. And then the third option is that you can come to me for 2 hours of complete, no, I think it's 3 hours, 3 hours of complete, just massive shift, right? So if you're ready for that, come to me for healing, meditation, visualization, sound healing, and I work with crystals as well. So in one go, we will move a massive amount of energy and shed light on some things that need to be lit up and brought into your awareness. So those 3 options are there. And if you can't make your way up to the far north of Scotland, which I know is a long way, I do remote healing as well. So I will not be able to obviously get my hands into your body, but I am tuning into the same biofield, the same energy, and then I can feed back to you where you're blocked. I also then would get guidance while I'm doing the healing as to what to advice to give you to recommend unblocking yourself, and that would involve movement and nutrition and maybe some herbs. And what else comes through? Yeah, just guidance again as to how to move forwards. But I also then will hold space and unblock the energy in the biofield. So all of that stagnation that's got stuck and that can be accessed by me, I will unblock it for you and then give you the recommendations of what to do to move the body and get the energy flowing. So yeah, if you're interested, you can follow the mailing list via the website havenhousehealing.com. You can book your appointment here in the far north of Scotland, or you can just send me a message and book your appointment online. I'm sending you big hugs wherever you are in the world.